Hello, making another video. I've got a whole bunch of stuff fixed up. There's still like a bunch of stuff to do, but these builds are now becoming actually usable. And I want to do a quick showcase because the previous video was pretty long and you could only see this stuff functional at the end, and I still had to like mess a bit like to get it work. So it's just gonna boot up. This is still running, in debug mode, as within the editor. After it's getting to the point where I'll probably make like a build and fix up the issues, whatever issues are preventing it from working properly. When it's like a build outside of the editor, it's probably something with the texture upload. I can open a new session. It's gonna start up. This is a harmless exception. I don't really know why Visual Studio keeps like blocking on it, even though I told it not to, but you can also see my characters loading. The texture loading is a bit weird because it uses a different method within the editor that's less efficient, but that doesn't make the editor explode. You see this works? I can move around, the animations, like everything are there. The unit is not even handling, any of the animations. All of that, all the behaviors. Oh, it's actually not missing the right microphone, so I need to fix that up. There we go, default microphone. And now it's working. I was animating. Like Unity has no idea like what's driving anything. It's just getting the values and buffers needed for rendering. And that's all it gets. It's working. It's largely usable. Most of the stuff is there. Most of the stuff is appearing. This is particularly heavy. I'm gonna switch here. And it's also because this is running in the debugger mode, it's not really indicative of performance. Also, I'm like dumping every message that it sends into JSON. As you can see, there's like a lot of messages there. So that's kind of making things slower, but let's do the search cloud home. I'm gonna check the featured one because I tried it last time. And it was actually mostly there, but a few things were missing. So let's try it again. This time, with a bunch of things fixed up. Again, this is the harmless one. It's like, you can see it's like unchecked, and there's like another thing unchecked that should make it not appear, but I don't know why is it doing that. I haven't been able to find what's causing it. It's annoying because I have to like be like, nah, yeah, continue, I don't care about this exception. So it's loading in. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's more. Come on. Let's go with it. Continue. Continue. There we go. There we go. And we got the cloud home. Let's let the textures load. Yeah, this is looking very funky and like it in the editor, but it's like not affecting the functionality. Once this is running outside of the editor, the texture loading should be the same as it was before. Like, it should do like the dark checkerboard, so it's like easier on the eyes. But yeah, it's loading in. We've got the ambient lighting. Let's wait for skybox. The skybox is here. There we go, and we can move around. And this is just working. This is looking the way it's supposed to. Also, for the most part, actually, what was that? Did you see that on the ground? That is strange. Is that a reflection probe there? Oh, I think the big cube might not work also within this. But yeah, the mirror works. Let's see. We got this thing. I can like, rely on it. It's working. I can go around. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, transform overrides are not done yet. I'm just gonna click continue it. And I get these, and I can equip that, and this is gonna be painful in this mode. Oh, there we go, that's not too bad. Particles don't appear yet. That's another thing I'll be doing soon. I don't expect those to be a big problem, but I just haven't done that part yet because they're not as crucial, just, to make sure that stuff is working. Videos also don't work yet, it's another part needs to be done. So that's also yet to be done. The videos are gonna be like a little bit bigger because we need to proxy the audio back. It's possible we might even do like a pre-release build, like with the videos not working, just to like start testing early. Doing like iteration loops. We also got supporters. This is working. Yeah, like a lot of stuff is just for. Oh yes, hold on. Let's test the sound gun. I need to test the sound gun. Where is it? There we go. I mean, a lot of this is also like, oh, there's something off there. Oh, something's wrong. Oh, that's a good discovery. Oh, I wonder if it's the. It might be the arrays being passed to the shader. So this is a good discovery. Yeah, this is kind of like why I choose really like, you know, mess around with stuff and see like, it's a good way to like just discover a whole bunch of bugs and issues. I think the weirdness also might be reflection probes, because right now it doesn't have, the system doesn't have a upload method that runs within Unity editor because it has the native one, and I've never written like one to work within the Unity editor because we're like not really doing this anymore. But that might become necessary, so which just kind of sucks a little bit because like it's only ever gonna be used in the editor, and like I don't like spending time on stuff like that, but I think I'll need to just so I'm able to like debug it. But yeah, stuff works. It's getting there. Like it's, you know, like you see, it's kind of generally playable now. It's not like ready yet, but it is playable, which is a really good state, like, you know, for this to be in, because it kind of makes the iteration like much nicer and easier. And also it gives, you know, more confidence, like, yeah, this is, design is solid, you know, it's like holding up, things are working, because everything is being communicated to Unity in a completely different way right now. Like it's literally being passed through messages and like memory buffers through shared memory. So like the poses, everything, all the updates, everything, like all the meshes, textures, all of that was shoved into shared memory. And then like the shared memory was passed to Unity along with some like, you know, structural information, and Unity then just on its side, it just, you know, shoves that into VRAM and updates the state of the scene on its end. And it's just generally working. Like there's no really major issues with that mechanism. So it's mostly about just like sorting through all the components, sorting through all the renderables, the ambient light works. And actually, I don't know if I showed that, and let me actually do this. So, you know, switching models works. And let me do a very quick one. I'm just gonna make a sphere. So see, like, you know, there's the ambient light on it, and if I change the sky, just gonna change some values. This should affect the sphere. Oh no, did it break? Oh no, it broke, I think. Why did it break? Ambient light. Oh no, it broke. Never mind, something is broken. Or is it? Yeah, it looks broken. Okay, something got stuck. I'll have to see what it is. And it was working earlier, which is odd, so it might be just something that happens in some cases. Because yeah, this is, if I force it to recompute, no. Or is it maybe the reflection probe that's broken? There's an easy way to test this. I can just edit the material, which is also like funny thing, like, you know, I have the inspector, I can literally mess with everything, see what happens, and I can probe things. I can like literally use a Resonite to debug itself. Oh yeah, there's something wrong with the reflection probe. Here, I think actually, is it? What is happening? Yeah, something with the reflections probe is borked. Yeah, that's bad, something's wrong. Okay. I'll sort it out later. There's still, you know, things, like little things, but chewing through it and working through it. I think I'm gonna take a break for today though. got a bunch of stuff working. It's getting there. I'm excited. I'm also excited, like, when enough stuff works, I'll make like proper builds and start testing some performance as well. Although it's still like it's a bit. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And I can now say hi to you as myself from virtually another process. So thank you very much and see you in the next vlog. Blah.